Banna ba go ba jana. Ke mo out ya go compete e sa batleng chicken or ebe right. Like chicks also. The way ba compete ka teng. Like chickie be out just starting a new leaf for ya gymming. Hey, she's squatting and everything. She's trying to lose a couple. Hore a tlo fita into some outfitting yana o ya lenyalong. Ke bathong. Ebe chickie a low key hope. Hore you don't go to the gym. Hauna energy. O ska ba squata. O tswafe. Lahla jog. Lahla diteki. Lahla sports bra. Di lahle. O dule. Ke tla go rekela ice cream. O lo shebela Netflix game. Tlogela Virgin Active. Planet Fitness for ing. Lahla spandex. Lahla lycra. Lahla tight. Lahla dikous. O lo dula pompelaka. Ke tla lo go rekela dieta tsa di doggy slippers tsa go ulwets looking like Rufus. O lo recliner stulo sa gago go loungeong. O lo binge ko Netflix. O tswe mo Virgin Active. Ba tlogela gore ba lo kwala girl. Ba tlogela. Like she be out here low key hoping you don't go to the gym, and when you lose weight, good for you, Sham. Uslimile, hey, utogile. You look really pretty now that you've lost weight. Look at that backhanded compliment. So you trying to tell me I wasn't pretty when I was a little bit, thick? That's women for you. When a man is out just slapping you with a backhanded compliment, when a man is like that, when a man doesn't want you to go to the gym, share those 5Ks to the guinea. That's not your champion, yo. That's not your mascot. I see somebody that got your back. He's not your cheerleader. He is not your partner. Ke rabishia cherry enang le mona e tlo insistang go wena o be obese o lo ignore the instructions that the doctor o go jwetsa gore cholesterol ya gago ya increase so go po ye gymming o cut out the sugars and fats and lose weight. Chickie will be out here watching you eat donuts, and even though it's not good for your health, she's telling herself it's just the one time, girl. But the moment you wait it take it out how o go sheba ka is o go sheba o fufuletse o gutla from the gym on some no gymnasium. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Mara cheer you on. No. Imagine when it's like a chick like that. When a man is like a chick eater like that. So anzali pizza go binela mina na wetina so babili no ke maswabi lang kutlwa. La matota ngabo somizi kibo girl babatla go ba rona. They wanna be women mara they are in denial, unlike abo somizi. At least abo somizi ba confirmile ba gqoka ma weave bazi it glue ye bonding how it feels on the skull ba itseba face beat ba anda ba tlhaloganya grasha po hore di shade tsa foundation ko MAC tshwanzo lo reka thing for your skin tone. They know stuff like that, and they're happy to confess ukuthi bayazi stuff like that. They're LGBT pelile ngabo abazingena indaba zosomandla. It's clear they are in rebellion against the Lord concerning their lack of manhood. Batlogeleng he at least ba honest mara ba pretending gore ba on the straight and narrow o tlo lahlela just like Michael Ealy and the perfect guy. Not perfect guy, that too. Mara go for colored girls. What tell bana ba how out the balcony ba bulaya, but not after, not before first. To asking you, begging you to get back together with him. Omofe chance. Ha kata ma batlo bola bana ba how. Abatlo bola bana ba how. And in the worst case scenario, even maybe lona go bolaya. Monna o tlo succeed. Ho achieve a love back. A man that's going to succeed to bring you back into his life. Cause baby, I'm sorry. I love you. Not gonna do it again. I love you. Cause the na squeaky voice. I love you, baby. I won't do it again. I won't do it again, babe. I love you so much. What was I thinking? I'm a bitch. Baby, please, Allah. And then you get back together with them because Baga be out just singing you ballad. Malomo, everything you've ever wanted. 3 weeks later, we're here. Ambanyo Buza, Karabo Mokwena. Getting back together with Allah. Come on, baby, how you good? I'm sure.
Oh, baby, if you knew how I've just been thinking about what a rubbish I am. I'm such a rubbish. Baby, I'm such a rubbish. I was even crying. Oh, but the fact that I'm a rubbish. Baby, why do I keep doing this to us? Why do I keep doing this to you? Why? Baby, why? Baby, hold me. I need you to comfort me because I realize I'm such a rubbish. I don't want to do this again. Baby.
Uzokhalela aphume amafinyela lomja lomuntu ale atsoma mina yi la nkutwa ha qeta mo aba go beya selepe. After 3 weeks of getting back together, with Karabo Mokwena, it was even worse. Obolailwe same night of getting back together with him. They were broken up. Ana lady blue eye. Ana mutumpila motrampila atlhokafala same day. Obolailwe same day. Cause the muntu I love you. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, I love you. I'm sorry. From the very man
first part about take me in your arms, I promise to be true. Never again am I gonna hurt you. I love you, my love. I am such a rubbish. No more. I'm gonna do right. 'Cause you're my baby.
And when you're sitting on his couch, small little argument raises up old wounds. This time around, uzokwazi. Go kitchening. Just gwaza you right there. Then make like Sandile Manswe, put you in a little dustbin, travel you, go alo let the dustbin, travel you somewhere, alo shisa istumbo sako. Ugutumawa can't recognize it by anything other than your toes, because she can recognize her own daughter's toes. Yeah. Kemaswabina. Hako fakan simona. Buying Skelem Saka. Kilorile outie that is like the game. The rapper, the game, the way ele manly man what it tattoos in a takating at what Danyane nohal. Cho hardened man. Man, like Mondo. Keha a kwala. Ballerina box. Like you know this music box and a ballerina in Motanso twirling around. Like Zeba man. Alright, I get all by Bizang. Dancing box, a ballerina box. Keha abuti anka this like open box in a twela ballerine. I kwala and locked it. Why? Because I've been saying, and then the past 2 videos he understood me. I get a more America. O limited language that video I spoke in English. Largely for all of it, like from beginning to end. So I tlalugang. Stock hicing is some slab. They're like a bogat. Because gathering dust. It's been months, guys. I haven't been working out. My muscles have gone soft and I need something to encourage me. I told you Uguti exercise is nature's antidepressant. Thank you, son. Ujima natural antidepressant, and I spoke about that in one of my other videos. Where I'm concerned. Avala. In music box. I work out by dancing. If at all you've been following me for any level of decent time, you would know. Largely the people who are watching me, it's not like I've gained new subscribers since the past couple of months. I get all about that YouTube or whatever to make sure to me if shadow band Nina any poking or Satan literally she's like a bills above a mailing thing. So like it's alright gymming and like how I can gym plus given the level of obsession that some of y'all got with my particular case, of course how video A1 you scroll down and then you happen upon my content where I was working out a couple of months ago. I work out by dancing. That's the way that I keep myself fit because it's exciting, it's entertaining, I don't feel like I'm working out, and it keeps the weight down and it builds muscle, blah blah, all that jazz, y'all. I stopped working out because I got bombarded by such a severity of spiritual war, so much attack that I couldn't breathe. I out here was wrestled in my spirit, so got dopa exercise, and all I've been doing for the past couple of months is this. Ever since that little filthy animal infiltrated my life, exercise yaga has been iterative. It has not been consistent. There was a time when I would never ever skip a day. I worked out Monday to Friday and then took Saturday, Sunday off. I would never skip a day. If I skipped a day, I would feel like trash. I was so consistent, and for years. Lenja leya figen pilwenyam, all of a sudden washaya, I'm up because of the level of spiritual war that he endured me through. I could not lift umzimba wam to work out. I was forever oppressed spiritually. So I would drop the ball for 3 months, go back, work out 3 months, consistently drop it again for 2 months, go back 3 months. It's been like that for almost 3 years. This guy's been all up in my hair for the past 3 years, almost 3 years, 2.5 now. Rubbish, lankut. Nyok. Indoda zofika, find a fit bunny and make her gain 10 kilograms. Honale cherry and you see so you can understand ukuthi abafazi banjalo. So when a man is out there doing that, he's a chick. I don't care if you look like the game. You're a woman. Yeah. I have a cousin that went and cast a spell on me to gain, listen to this, 10 kilograms. Angazi why wakenda such an arbitrary number. Uvela wakhetha an arbitrary number wathi 10k nje fela elomo paradi yipping. She did a spell on me to gain 10k. Y'all are like below the belt. You've hit me with iskheto asebenzanga. Lingzamile ka di mumps, di lumps, di hives most fatlehong. Lingzamme ka di chubaba. Hey, you wanted to give me ochronosis. Look at you go. Yeah, women did that. Namatota as well. This dude, guy from America. He tried to take my beauty. He tried to age me overnight, make me look closer to my age, which is 40. He has cast spell. There was a time when God was telling me the Lord described it using pinaya freshly ground. La wezigeng na modimo ang ratane kopa leska dlalang di game me ke motho wa very great love wa nkutla modimo wang di rata guys wan di rata ga botlhinki hambi modimo want to get her back we heavy la back ya mina isa hey modimo akafuni next ya his bicycle me any boy I'm concerned he akazingeni indaba zakun yeka nje ukuthi nyenza I rubbish la emgaqweni umodimo ungihave mina I back yam yoju So umudimo sometimes unginikeza miculo to help me understand ukuthi grand sharp. Abantu bafuna ukungiyeza what? Pinaya freshly ground. Okay, freshly ground I apologize if I'm getting the artist wrong, but I believe it is freshly ground. Diklarata this guy after Adietza, the Lord to explain to me which chapter thing her mindset of this guy nailing. Khwabinwa pina and on a loop, yeah, freshly ground. Fat thighs. Flabby arms, a pot belly still gives good loving. Fat thighs, flabby arms, a pot belly still gives good loving. Fat thighs and flabby arms, a pot belly still gives good loving. Oh, flat thighs and flabby arms, good loving. This guy wanted me to let myself go because he told himself Uguti fat thighs and flabby arms and a pot belly still gives good loving. He wanted me to himself, wanted me to fade in my beauty so other men wouldn't look at me. Azi Uguti what value I am. So man andaba noma ngagina 10, 15, 20k because giduzi nje fela sedentary. Kisa it's in next kisa Jimmy. I just oriana otlompinela pinaya freshly ground fat thighs, flabby arms, a pot belly still gives good loving. I'm so rasin dota leo cause abo chicken hibo abazonda I fit body abangani babo. Women are the ones that are just be looking at you uceta who lose at 15k and are like you look good girl. Mara drop a ball. Asha makasere girl. Get your act together. I can see you gaining the weight back. No. Uzothula akho shebela nzoli busy ka magwenya le kota. O tlo go shebela o khutlele back go yo-yo o tlo ba yo-yo o khutlele back to that like JB-fied version of yourself. Mona money. So when a man is out, I mean men are supposed to want women to be fit. I mean, and this is a woman that you are attracted to. This is your wife. You lay with her. You want her to stay in shape because you want to stay attracted to her. But just for the sake of nobody else looking at her, freshly crowned, fresh ties, flabby arms, a poor Benny still gets good because you got that squeaky voice. Fresh ties, flabby arms, baby. Your pot belly still gives good loving. No. He came in between me and my exercise because possessive like that. Anybody else cherry that looks like a man, however. Normal, you might look like the game archer looking hard and little face tats. The way you archer oozing manhood. Your character, your personality is going to evidence we taking chicken or cherry. Osi because ke ba osi bona ba tlo shebela ngontso nona mo ba go tlogela ka mona wa bona wa go ba satana bo girl hibo abayenza izinto ezinjalo guys. So manje when you are going to be dealing with that in a rubbish man umchadile and he's acting like your jealous best friend, awuzolunga mos as uthiki chicken awutloloka mo lifeng utlo utlwa botlhoko mo lifeng bophelo ba gago e tlo ba semphego mo lifeng ke feel nkare nya ya mo lifeng tswang mo abuti o nang le yarless. Abanye bana jailer see. You should not be dealing with mona in a man. Abafazi, you can expect it velo cause abo taking chicken bar rubbish like that, but when it comes at that height from a man, run lankutla. Because this is the manifestation of the curse in the book of Genesis. Adam is trying to rule you with an iron fist, and in so being will literally try to take over your personality. His inability to love you will cause a misogyny, the misogyny of which will then also cause a literal cooing of your femininity, such that which used to be the things that men used to love about women, they no longer love. Like your coyness, your daintiness, and your sweetness. This dude ke ha kwala music box wankutla because ki in my ministry or the ritual of which the Lord displayed is similar to him closing up your music box. Don't dance, girl. Don't dance, just stay in jefela. Because anything at all to make you less attractive to other men. I am thoroughly maswabi at this particular juncture. That's one of the dreams that I had. Another dream. Some filthy man. I get oh, I America o kwetse music box. When I lo mo ke sa mo tsebeng. O nkileng suitcase a ke girly girl. I'm a girl, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Wrapped in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair. And no, ain't nobody out there trying to undress me every way. Barbie girl, girly girl to the girliest degree. So in my dream, suitcase yami na nele Barbie girl suitcase. Nekena le suitcase ngwe ya go ba mo pinky guys batong. It was pinky like pinky ejana, like pinky e tshwanang le this like Pilates mat. Pinky eso, pinky. Mara ele suitcase. Ke ha I lahlela over balcony, ke ha ewa way down multiple stories, maybe 30 stories. Suitcase yaka e lahletswe from the uppermost floor. A pink like that. In my dream it was pink like that, and that's how I knew it was mine. Ke ha e lahlela hore e tshwatlege go fatshe because una itse hore a o yindawo. Oh, waze waba possessive we obutwam. Awungazi. Ake go tsebe. I've never met you. Kodwa you have done a spell. Was spend a maverick spend, like I said the other day. Le spend a chelete ko distranging, le spend a chelete ko occulting to make sure motho ga tsoge ga phapame ga phe ha hemi. Motho ha inhale ha exhale. Tlo mo keep tanje fela up blomile alice thotse. Gathering dust ngwana bantu. Ha ona mo yang teng. O sa mtsebi. O tlontsha 4,000 on a satanic ritual. O sa ngtsebi. Ya rmana buti. You are proving the very thing in nantse kibu. Hore ba teng ba nna ba tlo batlang go splash monna bang rate ka lerato la rati. Mara ba tsebang modimo because why we're not there. O teng wena wa go ntsha 3,500 ranta go lo letla suitcase ka e pink. Out from a 30-story building hore ke ska tsamaya South Africa. Kaze nizo investor in me ka buhlunga njena ningangazi. Le possessive batho. Top of that, your test deep positive for HIV. Nine ngulaza. kodwa nifuna ukarabo to a point where mina ngaphupha last night kutla banna ba bangata ngata fela ba re tlo robala le ena ro motho re tlo in a plural concept kwaire guys ising monwe one tabang I've been celibate for 13 years and kunamadoda that feeling ngathi bazolala nami bonke bahlangene mina ngizoba die prostitute complete stranger ke halahlela pink suitcase evidencing ukuthi uzonda nobu feminine bam uzonda nobu girl bam. But hi guys, it's Crank K. I hope you're good. I hope you're peachy. I hope you're stoner, and I hope you're in a neat little bunch. The very thing that ought make men fascinated by women, the very thing that makes me a fascinating woman, that ought therefore win a whole bunch of favor for me from men, it should win me love from my husband. It should win me chivalry from men. Because I get all these butch women who run the world, girls, who run the world, girls, who run this, girls. Liberale, get a feministic woman that is out there ignoring the living daylights out of you. And then when you find one that's out there walking in bogele girl, you still hate that? It appears that the feminists of the feminist movement are not the problem now, are they? They're not the problem, they can't be. Because you also hate the trad wives. You hate the dainty koi ladies that out to be wearing a frock in a like what is this like you know that fluffy material like lacy to make it look all boofy like you're in the 50s and got its grease lightning or something. A woman that ought to be rocking a dress like that in 2025, not 4 because we've already crossed that border, right? Might as well. A woman that ought to be wearing bow ekana epinki momirili. A woman that is modest. A woman that out here be rocking like the pumps like lime green, like a soccer mom, dog. Wahuba o busy ngwana ba tshwere di queen's cake ka tray. Awesome. Hi honey. Le ba tlhile ile di Stepford wife. You can't even stand them when you've succeeded to make them Stepford wives. Wearing dresses that are pink, blue, yellow, fuchsia and neon green. And a big fat fluffy like furry bow in their hair. Le batlhoile ba di Ellis band. Le masale a di chandeliers. Le retlhoile really that which men used to historically love about women. All of our earrings, all of our makeup, our you know, squeaky little voices. Wa gona ka di fast party le tlhoile ke re that. Ka nnete. Le tlhoile di wiki tsa rona. Our hairstyles that are very intricate, eh? Like motho o tlotsa French braid ka mo ke German braid ka mo entse morobotso. Se ke la bona merobotso e meng ya ko salooning, guys. Geometric shapes sitting some mhlaba. When a woman out to be doing stuff like that, men used to at some point nabahlanya. On some yo mina ngithanda abafazi ngoba ba complex, ba complicated ngokuzenza bahle. And there's also a saying in this world that botle white thokelwa. Mosadi tla blama mo spilling ka Facebook tengwe ya 20 years o tlo dula mo stulong ko salooning a tshwara ke molala a etsa di braids tse fitlang ko leragong nje fela go ba mo cute di braids tsa teng di Nike na di curls ko class, and that's the very thing that would make Ujabu be like, yo, you look beautiful, love the hair. And now Ujabu uthulile sithotsela motho qetlo tsa moropotso o complex o nang le di geometric shape mo tlhogong o bosa comment. Nah, Jabu, it's only because you're a 2025 man. You're a last days animal. You are Janus, you are Jambris. You are you are Philetus and Hymenaeus. Out here refuting the resurrection. You are a rubbish that is denying the truth of God. You are denying abafazi uthando ngoba it's the last days kuphelile. And mina as Karabo sizakele Hlongwane angizobloma nendoda in a relationship, a marriage, anything of that nature. Ezokumpita kabuhlungu kanjena nami, ezozonda ubuhle bami, ezolahlela isuitcase yami from the 30th floor epink ngoba uzonda my fascinating womanhood. Amadoda are supposed to love book girl ngakudwa. Hale saborate le kompita le bona le tshwana le bosomis. You are the exact same thing as umologadi le bola sizwe. You are gay, you are in the closet, you are in denial about indaba ukuthi hale madoda, hale tlhoile fashion sense ya cherry, hale tlhoile everything that makes a woman a woman. Kwa ya hae e wena o ka se kgoneng ha se go batla go ya para jwanong ke maswabi. Like I said, you are mologadi, you are mologadi, you now are somisi, just the in denial version of Somi, of Zizi. Usomizi has made it clear, like I said, ukuthi akazingeni indaba zabo chicken, and so therefore akazingeni indaba zika God. At least be honest with your godlessness. Be honest with it. Lanza buwe maka Somizi wa teng a ipitsa mzalwane. Bottom line is he's not. He can't be. Because we embrace the lifestyle esa pleasing morana just wa kerelatse. That's the situation. So lona jaka ga le tiphela ka go ba heterosexual ga botlhoka kana mara le dula lentse le bolaya di cherry. Type of dude, I get back together with you after 1 month. I'm dead. I'm in a mortuary because I gave you a chance. Kimo mona ko America o kwetse belly box. Kimo some other dude like suitcase pinky down 30 stories. Kimo bathong ke lorile ka o mongwe hape a stranger. Anazi and minanga anazi. Akile tsebe haleng tsebe. Harazabani, you're total strangers, but man, how entitled you feel toward of me. If you are entitled to lona di members of LGBT. Lenza lili in denial, however. Kelorile, what like hope la weekend malban. The one lady bangs a black. Ke apere mara. Kele go some catering event as a waitress. Out here serving hors d'oeuvres. Kele mohoto kele mo cute. Mara kele minimum wage earner. When I used to stay go for ways. Na khona le hotel e nngwe sona ba ibitsang konje Ilanga Hotel, whatever, that hotel opposite the William complex in Fourways, you would know it. Indaba Hotel, yeah, there was this hotel called Indaba Hotel and it was opposite some garage engine Caltex whatever, and I went to the engine garage yakhona to go and fill up petrol, and wagena staff sako Indaba Hotel. It was these two chicks. Yo guys, bahle, like their face beats. Yes, like it. Like Lomudlona, if she were to rock up and do a YouTube video, you would not know Ubuti she's working. She was clearly staff at Indaba Hotel, either catering or cleaning or whatever. But or they were about to go to work. I could tell because they were wearing the Indaba Hotel uniform. And these two chicks walk in with their face beat and they were so beautiful. And I remember thinking to myself, yes, because these chicks bangazibelwa indaba yokuthi basebenza in this lowly job. Noma bahle, like no man's business. Like type of level of beauty like Boy Tulo or Minent. Type of level of beauty like Ayanda Tabetes. They were that gorgeous. When you are that beautiful, but you've got a minimum wage job. But they're literally trying to hit that and quit that. That's all I could think about. I was insecure. I was jealous of them. The way they went like a thing. Later on, I would go on to get a dream from God, where I was now viewed as Bayanabao. Mara, because of your lowliness, men will always just be trying to hit that. And I was like, yeah, net 2024, 2025. Stuff like that happens in the black community. Black men are not what they used to be. Men in other races are prepared to go and grab umfazi, that is a waitress, and make her a wife if he falls in love with her. Uzotata, a flight attendant, amchade, even though he is a billionaire, insofar as he has fallen in love with her. To him, it's about indaba yokuthi he is genuinely interested. I can andaba, rank. But black men, you will literally pass a woman up that has everything you need in a woman, purely because usebenza a call center. I've been passed up because I worked at a call center once upon a time, even though I was about to get my degree, by some dude who was an intern at KPMG and a graduate from Wits Honors from BCom accounting. Wangi treated like nonsense because I was working in hotline insurance or Teleshore as a claims consultant. He felt like I was not in his league, even though I was an academic and the next year I would return to school and study again. I was forced to drop out of school because my mom was not paying my fees. But this dude passed me shade because I was a call center agent, even though at some point I joined his league. At some point I joined what he called his league. You see, a broke man is a problem because a woman cannot be out here, be stronger than a man, and this dude not manifest insecurities later on. But the opposite is not necessary, is not true, because men are made to provide. Therefore, given that men are built by God to provide, they should be happy to take a woman off the street. Like in the movie Good Deeds with Tyler Perry, you should be willing to take a woman that is a janitor in the building and marry her as the CEO of that company. Men are made to do that for women. Or like with Jada Pinkett and Set It Off. You know how that dude was like a whole big important banker, and Jada was just this like lowly women. Men should be prepared to go and grab lowly women and make honest women out of them, because Kim said it's you are supposed to take women from rags to riches, from poverty to middle income. You are supposed to make them comfortable when they're not comfortable. So you are girls. You are girls because they compete against career, and you are making sure that is out happy to supplement the income yako. Your clout is built by the fact that a woman already has clout. No more are men out here prepared to go and give a woman clout, make out of her something important in society because he met her at a restaurant, liked her, and does not care about her background. When you get the suite of giftedness that a woman is, and you come to discover Ogutu Yamtanda, bese uyampasa up because ayena lutho, you deserve then ukarabo. Utayo chatwa, umtomlungu. That's what you men are out here reacting to. That's why suitcase since I have been up dating. Mudimu showed me that I'm going to get married to a white dude and it's an American guy. One of these black men watching me. Suitcase pink ya Barbie girl. I lashed out of a 30-story building. I say 30-story because it was a very tall building, even though it was not verified how many stories it was, but it was so high that I'm saying 30. It was falling down, about to crash and burn Kofats, because we just saw over my dead body. What is love if you're not here with me? What is love if it's not guaranteed? What is love if you just up and leave? The Lord compares the way that Lama Totalana feel about me to that very V. Boseman song. Haleyomu, Mara, you are possessive of me. Halidipkene, and the prospect of me giyo chatwa by a man also with all of it packaging nayo. Leisure because let's about banna man. Yeah, leisure because let's about banna. Yeah, leisure because you know that you're not responding to me like men. And if at all a man, especially one that is of a different demographic, one that is not South African, and one also that is not black, if they were to rock a bangi tatenginjena based on what they have calculated to be, this is a good thing. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. If a man were to rock a bangi tatenginjena and then set me up, because that's what you were supposed to do. Many of you, namby-pamby, chicken, competing with women, you are so hateful and resentful of us that you will literally watch us suffocate. And when we are beautiful, however struggling, you are literally insisting on squandering our virtue. Ngoba asina bazali abasithandayo, ngoba asina amandlu, big important estate, ngoba asina salaries. When a woman is yet to establish herself, or when she is struggling to come up for air, little morat. And again, you cannot for the life of you settle nizo accommodate la madoda ngoba wena you are now financially secure, so now you can dollar. You feeling that you ungadwala safely now because you're financially secure. Lenja lena mezo funa ukudlwengula nje, just have umzimba wakho ahlala kushaya ngekorobe lakudlisa ngathi ujani nesta mongarongwana. Insofar as you have maintained onto uwaitadi tables go wimpy, but the moment you get your degree, kona atlo go tlhompang, kona atlo go etsang mosadi, ke ona atlo bang serious le wena ke maswabi. A woman should not have to get her degree in order for her to be loved by a man. Muhumoeling important. Haibane monna ona. O rata Jesu and haibane ke monna ka nnete, haibane a se cherry, haibane ha apara penti instead of tranka, haibane a se somizi le monogadi, haibane ke monna. Haibane o tile vele jaka ha bana ba batla o tia ha kana, ana le testosterone engwe ya mhlaba. O tlo go rata o ntse o sna next jaka ga a tisadile gore pelo ga ge wa shwa, pelo ga ge wa shwa, wa ikepela. Tumengawe. Kutumu Karabo in his head. Insofar as that's what's true, if at all he's not prepared to get the rise to the occasion and take this because because Karabo ke moratang, haebane ha tlo ba a man a go rate o ntse o sena next ha go deserve o na le something. Do you understand? O tlo go treat like nonsense the moment you get the smallest little hiccup in your life. Ha business ya gago ya ka krekanyana le hanyane ke ha motho a go fa shady, passing you attitude like you know how women do. She be acting like she's your girl, and in the moment you lose something, or your boyfriend dumps you, once these true colors, Hana support, she wanted you out like a light. When a man shows you those flames, get cherry. Let's talk outside. What's up, Rakamontle? Bring back lost lover. Ke hale ka lebala. No, I'm not getting back together with anybody that has ever shown me flames, because I'm gonna end up just like Karabo Mokwena, taking back a dude, and on the same night, I'm actually being carried out. Ka dustbin, pick it up, trolley. Milwak o tlhokafetseng. Ga go accommodate, go a forgiver, go embracer. Monna on pontitseng the flames. This dude in the US, warning and tela ka bring back lost love. Angtumpaka, I'm only one call away. Mara, on separate le dichomi, le family. Ke mo rapedi lang kutwa. Ke a rapela, guys. And because ke a rapela, my family members ba snapper out of nonsense. Mme wanka o bono go ntshwantsa yetsa ke rabishi abang fa chelete hape. Ke ntwe ke buang eo. Gwa recoverwa. All I need to do is wait ke chelo ka re the just shall live by faith. No mangingena mali, no mangi blockegile all over the show. Noma gungangenanga amatao. Bottom line is I'm gonna be able to replenish my skincare. I'm gonna be able to get my drinks and everything. Cause umawam ubonile ukuthi hey wenzani thapelo ya sebetsa la nkutwa ya sebetsa la hentse intengile la ha entse inkile a month, la ha entse inkile a week, 3 days, even though you were super desperate high and dry 2 days ago. Bottom line is ya sebetsa ya apruta, and nna he ke mo apruti la nkutwa ke mo apruti ke a ntsha bojwang mo ba bo plantileng teng ba satane lona ba ntse ba fitlha le tsherane le ntse le tsha di chefu mo aga di drinking tsa batho ke motho wa go di rapela away. It's written in God's word that the disciple will drink poison and it will not harm them. I don't know how many videos I've been watching on TikTok these days, Shem. Labantu basemzansi, I've been watching all these days, all these other people basa pholoswang, ba ntse ba shara ditori tsa bona tse botlhoko tse sier. Mara of late, the past 2 nights, ntse ke recommendelwa, Christian content, like Abazalwane on TikTok as well. And le bona balwana ntwa engwe ya go dura turi engwe e kotsi, and ba lateletse morago ke ritualists, and ke ha ke ba bona jana ke ha ke tshokere ke tshelo ha ke one. I can't be. There's no way ke le nosi mo mzansi. It's just that nna ke blokilwe for God's own purposes. The way ke blokilwe ka teng to a point of not being able to bua ga ke rate di dustbin jwang, guys. And a little thing why pick it up is at least what you collect, man. Hey, where am I gonna go? But there's no pins, get long hell, Wanji. And there's no strike. Anyway, yeah, I'll walk in that direction for better. The videos about Babu Waka Tabayore boyfriend, like this one woman mega kulma about how it is that unarapela Hazoha, Haronka nap, about television, sleeping in the middle of nap thing. Mudima wants how Ronald Motobata Mobolaya, ex-boyfriend that thing. Ex-boyfriend that thing, Hana Kene Mojaratanga Haya Alo, you know those tanks Tameti. When I said Chef Fukoyo, this chick, Waivula, she a mom of some kids. Waivula. Only to discover Ugutigune powder white. The water was milky, it was murky. Never mind this woman, but the whole entire family. Mara because one father was in prayer. Oh God, Wambonesa, what's going on? South African. Another one spoke about how it is that Mega Tandaza, and she had just tucked her kids into bed. And Magalala, Wapupa Ibaibili Mega Funda that she was praying using. Isha. That's the spiritual war in this country. And then there was this one really funny young man. On a TikTok, Abuaka Americans are Americans. If you don't believe in God, if you are atheists, you come to South Africa and you will believe in God. You will believe in Jesus by fire, by force. Because in South Africa, lightning is striking more a river. A river from the river up. Whereas lightning is supposed to strike from the sky down. More Africa, lightning is striking more riving. You will see the sun in the middle of the night. You will see rain raining on just one property. And when you say in the name of Jesus, that stuff will stop. So if you are American and you don't believe in God, come to Africa, you will believe in God. Basically, that whole TikTok was aligning to the fact that there is so much witchcraft going on in these African streets. So much sorcery, so much darkness. There is so much darkness that if you are an unbeliever, or you don't, you think there's nothing that happens when we die, you will see so much spiritual activity in Africa that you will seek out the solution for it. and find out ukuthi egameni lika Somandla uJesu Kriste is the only way that lezi zinto lezi ziyachwatleka. There was also another young woman. She looks like she could have been a teenager, or maybe first year varsity at the most, probably teenager. Hugely prophetic, resonating the exact same stuff. In that video, she had even turned off her comments, and she was speaking about how it is that South Africa is done for. And at the resonating sound of 2 or 3 witnesses, a matter is established. I can't be the only one that God has been giving these prophecies about this country. Because now why are you so naysaying about the nation? But that's the thing about prophecy. The country is so far gone. It is so far gone that the Lord is going to end this nation. South Africa is going to cease to be a country in the millennial reign. In her dream and vision, she spoke about how they're going to scatter. God is going to scatter across the lands those who are faithful to God. However, the rest of the country, famine, pestilence, plague, and in front of the global citizenship. South Africa in front of the globe. The whole world is going to watch South Africa drown. I've been saying the same thing. So for me to find that young woman's prophecies was a blessing, because what are the odds? Trudging through TikTok, Nizotola, such a hand-to-glove prophecy similar to mine. By the amazing grace of God, unama views, 193,000 likes. So that video probably is chilling on like 700,000, if not 1 million views. Unaldi views didn't add. So, ba utlwile batho ba South Africa. Prophecy eo. Even though because you have shut doors behind me. Bottom line is and for God's own purposes, for his own purposes, he has given you a strong delusion, an optical illusion, to essentially appear to be getting away with murder. Mabani ke hakelora banna ba re tlo tsena re robetse le ena bathong eseng monna o i1 ba bangata ba re sizomthola solala nae literally ba itse go solala nae. Yo dog re ipekana after video e ke yentseng mabane le tlo bua ha botloko ha kana ka hore le tlo ngthola ka nkane because it tlo re nna mme wa ka tlo ntsang tsile. Leave me out on a limb. Lenze le busy le bua ntho tse snacks tse tsirianeng tse telle. On the very same day, snap out of rubbish and mesmerizing spell that you had taken her over with. This thing, controlled puppet on a string. Out of it because Warabel, guys, let's get that TikTok that young man on a how it is that Americans, if you don't believe in God, come to Africa. Comment section, a lot of the people were speaking about how it is that more South Africa, more Africa, a lot of them were saying, come to Nigeria, come to Rwanda, come to this, come to that, come to Uganda, blah blah. They were basically sharing their own countries' stories. Zambia, come here, South Africa, blah 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 blah. They were speaking, but the one resonating theme was that spiritual war utlo ithutisa kanukan utlo rapela kas photo sa violence. When you are African uzozifundisa ukuthandaza all night ngenkani ungalali utla ithutisa go sa robale wa nkutlwa utla pusha nako utla sheba 3 am busiu useng o tshwere ke boroko batla lo robala. And you will tell yourself ukuthi no akunganqampuki something. I can tell ukuthi something angaqhaqhuluka akisoqhaqhuluka. Whatever neck I'm trying to ukunqampuka is not going to nqampuka. It's not yet there. You can tell when you are still in the heat of it. You can tell when you're still in the middle of it. You can tell when you have not yet broken through. You can tell. So even though 3 am wa otsela melo ga go imela mabane, yesterday my body was heavy. The whole day, no manglele 8 to 9 hours yonke pelele umzimba wam mosinda. Do you understand what I'm saying? That was my ban. And when it got to like midnight 12, hello, when it got to like midnight, I was heavy, melwaga utlwe botlhoko, I was inconsolable, and then I was sleepy, like heavy sleepy. So for me to push to at least 3 am, I told myself for a to push at least until 3 am. Ke shebeletse Monk on Netflix while praying in tongues. and then I would go on YouTube, and then thankfully Wi-Fi has been catching. Usually I catch Wi-Fi on my phone because it's too far. So I even watched a couple of videos on TikTok. Young Pusha until 5. The Young Pusha, the videos that go TikTok didn't push it until 5 a.m. when I was trying to push until just 3. Why? Because 3 a.m. was a trudge, a drag. Mara, I tend to eat dinner literally after midnight. It's not necessarily planned, but that's just how my schedule operates. And then my whole process of getting ready and whatnot somehow just hops me over. So get dinner like 1:30, and I'm fasting the whole day. And I have been fasting for months on end. Only 1 meal a day. Only 1 meal a day, and that can account for why despite being so sedentary. So my fasted state right next to Loktanda's logo caused a demonic attack, a flare-up, a hard knock, intense, that caused me to be drowsy in a way that is unexplainable. Because, well, it is explainable in terms of spiritual war, but I cannot account for it on sleep. It's not that akarobala. It's not that lift my weights, I'm tipi, and that's why I've been largely sedentary. As you all know, I can't exercise as much anymore. This is all I get, and I need to go back to working out properly. So jaga haneki meto jaga is like celebre like that. Inele hore ne ba batla hore ke robale ka nkane mara o ka se tlo robala as umzalwane when you can feel the sense of foreboding. The thing about being wide awake and having a spiritual gifting in the middle of a spiritual war is that it's not just amaphupho akutshelayo ukuthi kune-khefar in the room. There is a danger in the room. Hona le something ekotsi, hona le tsietsi, ha e tlo ba fela ditoro or division. Sometimes o utlwa very audibly a word of knowledge from the Holy Spirit. Intention ya batho hore ba batla ho etsang ka wena, hore ba batla go flipang ka ro phane kuku mo paneng, ba batla go tshisa ro etse eng, o tlo communicate lwa jwalo ke lentswe le leng audible, and lentswe la teng lo lenda ka the requisite emotion. So o tlo sahlelwa ke a sense of foreboding, a very strong sense of foreboding, right next to you being told by some man speaking something licentious. Guys, literally that's how bad the pursuit on my person is by banna bang batlang kankani ngoqansi. Ngiyatshelwa mina nina ningathi lo muntu ublome nami, ingathi uhlele nami in the room, ingathi he's right next to me where I'm sitting. Angitshela ukuthi ke tlo go robala le wena. Nahana o phaphame in broad daylight like this, o tlo utlwa voice e go jwetsa hore ke tlo robala le wena, ke tlo qina ke go thotse ko robala le wena. Well, I kept on hearing stuff like that. Not only that, ha ke re ke kwala mahlo ke wa bula, ke ha ke bona monna a fetsa ka rape on me. Those kinds of visions, like otlo flash ranje fela ke monna ka go palame. Those are the kinds of things that ke di bonang. O ka se tlo robala because ke 3 a.m. and o tshware ke boroko, when that's a vision you're getting as you're in that drowsy mode, and when that is what you're hearing as you are just sitting in jefel. O tlo utlwa monna a le determined hore tlo robala le wena. O be o qina o bone an aberration of him a go palame, a feditse to finally get what he wants out of you. O bone korobela ka fela e feletse e phila matla e kotlolotse. O tlo go ballang tshwantse tswele pele go rapele. So ka shebela di video mo TikTok, ka shebela di video ko YouTube, ka pusha nako ke ntse ke rapela in tongues, ke batla go qhaqhola moropotso wa satane o dileng mo tlhogong, ke batla go ngampoka molala go bolaya entity e ntutseng sefubeng e causitseng family ya ka for a whole month. Guys, it's so bad that usiswa momdala yo I bet you heard it earlier, Mara didn't say anything. She walks around anza benga minyako dog, like battle proofing mabane unkile something mensi ane ke batshetse mo haram my water my water glass. It's not a glass, man, that cup, my water cup. Our tolla ha I too ke wa tshetse ka moara water cup a batla go provoke gore ke bue le ena a batla go provoke gore ke lone le ena ka motlogela juice e ke iketsetsang yona which is very specific ke a ke ikentse mo fridging ha ke re ke a enwa ke a entsha for dinner gone. I had to make another one. Ona batla gore ke lo bula monyako ke lo mo botsa gore o etsang. She moved back. I told you guys gore o khutlile mo hae ona nwa the issues mo lifeng. So o khutletse mo gae mo ka ona le bana ba ikaofela mo jarateng except for one. I ke tsebe gore mo lifeng wa ntsa shebana le situation ena a sa bone gore this is not going to give. Mara my older sister is by far the most manifesting of all my family members. Ke ha literally le ha mme wa ka le teng mo ntlong ya hae se ke lo wena wa benga mantlo se ke lo wena wa benga mabati mo ntlong ya mme wa ha ba o tlogela. Have you ever done that? O lo benga mabati ko ntlong ya mme ha ba o tlogela nje fela go tlo re ba zamenya kwa hae no hotela ho kana o tlo tsa taba tsa hao motho ke mo a ntsa benga mabati bosigo ho senye especially ha ke bua in my ministry o tla utlwa a benga ke batla proof ya go kitchen ga monyako wa kitchen pa and then ha kena go ka moreng ya gage pa and you can hear it ke le kokoloing o kwatetseng lo muntu uya manifesta amadimoni wakhe awamyekeli abamphakamele and they are intending to distract me. So what have I done? Yamziba sekilo bona ukutsa nka go dlala bathi Chicago tene se haitla o shapa ka this no nyamkutsa lo muntu nyamdaka I duck her. I walk right by her ha ke mo buisi go thotse nje fela ya sake ha etsa dintho tse strange ke mo duck her because I don't want to get into anything with her ebe ke tsena ke lona le demon le ma demon because amangata nje fela ha ke tlolwana le that demon so nyamukutsa. And I ignore her indiscretions because I realize ukuthi lo muntu uyammanifesta ngoba bangifuna ngenkani kunendoda ezitshela ukuthi ngizolala nawe ngizokuthatha. It's only a matter of time usikatlo ngibhora bese azongqaphela makaqeda indoda yakhona iyamanifesta self bese azokhoza imanifestation ejabdini lami mara useng mabani useng this afternoon whatever I tried to sleep I ke re ke tsene ke robetse ka 5 or at least I laid my head down at 5 8 ngavuswa ke di pina tsa mafu guys 8 a.m. ka tsoswa ke a sense of foreboding ke di pina tsa mafu go twa Karabo ba mo khapile mahodimo but like that's how the Lord said it labantu laba bafuna ukungi fohlisi line ezwilini bayongi khapa drop me off bangishiye ezulwini bayidu yebathungu banaba it's like bang the Lord was telling me they are so busy getting death rituals they are so determined that they are telling themselves ukuthi even though it's not yet time siyofohlisi line uyongena ezulwini ngenkani and it's your drop off we are so tlo go sia ko teng go sa ladies we are going to arrive at the kingdom of heaven bese city bye bye go your journey God wakho thina sikufuni lana bandla we kopa lesikatlo ba naive. It's written in the Lord's word that when a wicked man is ruling and reigning the nation mourns, they reel, they complain kuyakhalwa when abantu aba diabolical run the show. Kodwa when a righteous man is running these streets they rejoice. So njengoma nithi South Africa ayinandaba nami hamba Karabo ni naive. You are freaking naive. You're too diabolical. You are evil in ways that are unimaginable. Anithandwa, anifunwa. I told you that this is a state capture. You are taking over. You are cooing the land. You are running this world on your own terms, and you have determined ugyomosha is South Africa. And if at all anybody in this country has any level of patriotism still remaining in their bones, abazofuna ukuthi niqede lento eniqalile. And that TikTok that I watched of that young man speaking about how come to South Africa Americans if you don't believe in God, because you will believe in God by fire, by force. The resonating theme in the comment section was that la South Africa uzofundiswa ukuthandazwa ngestim kasi futhi utla rutiswa go rapela ka vorvayo kankane otswafa just like Karabo mengifuna ukulala ngoba mengisindiwe ke na le sense of foreboding ke otsetswa mara ka pusha ka shebela di TikTok video guys or whatever I can, because I could feel ukuthi mengangampuki yet. I could feel that no khosaqhaqhiwa yet. I could feel cause meng busy mina ngitshelwa indoda ukuthi uzolala nami, and futhi on my spirit there was just a sense of death nje fela, a feeling of foreboding. Plus I saw that vision of a man angipalami aqeda ngirape abadla I feditse ho bala le nna, sorry, not rape. Jaka ha ke logile ke bona ntho tse jwalo ke phaphame ke le awake, even though ke a otsela mara ke awake. Hanga go bala ho tlo ba Westmos, hanga go bala ho ba le loud gong clanging cymbal mos, hanga go bala it's gonna get worse. It's going to be an orchestra, very incoherent ka di instrument tse sa leng symphonic. It's going to be like a guitar that is not tuned. So no, nka se kgone ho bala ke so be sure hore I can. So ka tswela pele ka thapelo ka rapela, and then ka 5 a.m. ke hona he ke feelang kare maybe I can sleep, mara le teng it was maybe, ne ke se 100% sure if I could. Do you understand? Because I did not feel a sense of loosening. I really didn't. Kodwa it was 5 ilanga meli se le chabile, and I did not want watch sa mo rumong mole ha ke go bala ka le afternoon in the summer. Okay, so I had to catch like much of the morning in a place that is still cool. So ngazi forced to lala guys, as like it as I say out of Boroko abutloko hakan ka 8 hoseng ke so thole my 8 hours handle. Guys, you know, spiritual war has it such that when you're in it sometimes out of Boroko just so you can be awake thinking about your sorrow. I don't know if you have experienced this, but sometimes once you are nkare like remember back in the day when like abazali, like your mom, or you keep on snoozing your alarm and you don't wake up to go to school, besumawako angena kamren abula mnyako Karabo I can say Schwarzenegger nka go bula mnyako le ka dimbambo a tshware the handle the way nje fela ke nang raf ka teng abanka dikobo tsa ga o ka fela wa a di close on some tsoka tsa mo hlapa man, because you are busy snoozing and it's school time. O tlo tswa jwalo ka di washing wa gogwa out from Boroko ha botloko motho o yanka dikobo, mara instead of it being your blankets being ripped off your body ke mme o borang ke taba go ntse le busy o pressa snooze mo alarming. Instead of it being your blanket that's ripped off, it's like your spirit. It's like nka moya man wa hao ba untsha out of your body hore o phaphame hore dreamland eno le ko yona tswa mara o tlo tswa ko yona o le encircled by a sense of foreboding. Hello, o tlo tswa ko yona o na le a sense of foreboding, like a very strong melancholy, like a very strong sense of death, like kuphelile. And there will tend to be audible not visions but audible words of understanding that are very extremely nefarious, trying to make you that you will be hearing. Do you understand? You will hear it more